Have you ever felt anxious without knowing why? Anxiety, a term we often hear, but what does it truly mean? At its core, anxiety is a normal human emotion, a response to stress or perceived danger. It can be categorized into different types, such as generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, and social anxiety disorder, each with its own unique characteristics. Now, everyone experiences anxiety at some point. It could be before a big presentation, during a tense situation, or when making important decisions. This kind of anxiety is temporary and usually harmless. But when this feeling of unease becomes persistent and starts to interfere with your daily life, it's no longer just about feeling a little nervous. It becomes a problem, a disorder even. Understanding what anxiety is, its various types, and why it may occur is the first step towards managing it. Remember, it's completely normal to feel anxious from time to time, but when it starts to take over, it's time to take action. So, how do you know if what you're feeling is more than just everyday stress? Well, let's dive into it. Anxiety, like any other condition, has its own set of symptoms, and while they can differ from person to person, there are some common signs that you might want to keep an eye out for. One of the most common symptoms of anxiety is excessive worrying. This isn't your run-of-the-mill worrying about a presentation at work or an upcoming date. We're talking about a type of worry that's persistent and intrusive, often about minor things that wouldn't typically cause such concern. Another sign to watch out for is restlessness. This isn't just feeling a little antsy. It's a kind of restlessness that feels almost unbearable, like you need to be constantly moving or doing something to ease the unease. Difficulty concentrating is another common symptom of anxiety. You might find your mind constantly racing, jumping from one thought to another, making it hard to focus on the task at hand. Remember, these symptoms can vary in intensity and frequency, and just because you experience one or more of them doesn't necessarily mean you have an anxiety disorder. But it's important to pay attention to what your mind and body are telling you. Recognizing these symptoms is the first step towards managing your anxiety. Now that we know what to look out for, what can be done to manage these feelings of anxiety? Let's dive into some strategies that can help you navigate through the stormy seas of anxiety. First on our list is maintaining a balanced diet. You might be surprised to know that what you eat can impact your mental health. Consuming balanced meals filled with fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains can help regulate your mood and energy levels, making you less susceptible to anxiety. Next, we have regular exercise. Engaging in physical activity releases endorphins, the body's natural mood boosters. You don't have to run a marathon. Even a brisk walk around the block can do wonders. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. Another significant strategy is ensuring you get an adequate amount of sleep. A lack of sleep can exacerbate feelings of anxiety. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality shut-eye each night. If you're having trouble sleeping, consider incorporating relaxation techniques such as deep breathing or guided imagery before bedtime. Now let's talk about mindfulness practices. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. This can include meditation, yoga, or simply taking a moment to breathe and observe your surroundings. These practices can help you stay grounded and focused, reducing feelings of anxiety. Lastly, but certainly not least, don't hesitate to seek professional help if anxiety becomes overwhelming. It's important to remember that there's no shame in reaching out. Mental health professionals can provide you with tools and techniques to manage your anxiety effectively. Through a combination of these strategies, you can create a personalized plan to manage your anxiety. Remember, it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to ask for help. Remember, you're not alone in this. There are numerous resources available to help you manage your anxiety. To recap, we've discussed what anxiety is, how to recognize its symptoms, and some strategies to manage it. Understanding anxiety and its symptoms is the first step toward managing it effectively. Remember, it's perfectly normal to feel anxious at times, and there are plenty of resources and strategies to help you cope. If you know someone who could benefit from this information, don't hesitate to share this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more informative content. Remember, it's okay to ask for help when you need it. Stay strong and take care of your mental health.